Hi and welcome to my channel. In this week's video I'll be talking about crop rotation and sorting out all of my seeds. So grab yourself a cup of tea and I'll meet you at my kitchen table. And remember to stick around until the end of this video so we can find some stillness together during a mindful moment. So let's get growing. Okay, so I have the plan of the veg patch here, which remains the same each year, apart from this middle bed, which has got all of the dahlia plants in now, so vegetables won't be grown in there. And I've just dated the top as 2022, and each year will be slightly different where things are planted because I follow the crop rotation. So let's talk about that next. This is the book that I've had for a long time, and it's a little outdated in places, but overall it's a really good book. If you look at the beginning of here, it will tell you all about crop rotation. And basically all you're trying to do is to make sure that the different types of veggies are grown in different areas each year. And it's really just to prevent the build-up of different pests and diseases. Here you can see it has one veg bed. So if you don't have 4 beds like mine, that's fine. If you have one bed, you can still follow crop rotation because it's splitting it out into 3 sections. Your roots, things like your beetroot, carrot, parsnip and potato. Brassicas, things like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage and kale. And others, things like aubergine, bean, leek, pea and tomato. So here for year 1, they've got one veg bed and they've split it into 3. Roots at the top, then brassicas and then others. In year 2, the others will move to the top and they'll be grown there, then roots and then brassicas. And for year 3, brassicas will move up to the top, then others, then roots. For year 4, that becomes the same as year 1. The other bonus of doing crop rotation is not just for pests and diseases, but also it's to ensure that the soil nutrient levels don't become too unbalanced, because different crops take up different nutrients. So if you're finding that you've grown a particular vegetable in the same place year on year and it's not doing very well, that may be the reason. So you might want to give this system a go. What I do like about this book is that it also tells you not just about how to grow it and when to grow it, but also if you get any problems, it also tells you what the problem is, how it's happened and how to kind of prevent it. So that's useful. Although this is where it's a little bit dated because some of the preventions and treatments are chemical based, which I choose not to use. So sorry about that, I forgot to press record, I know. So I've written in all of the sections already and I was talking you through what was going where, but obviously it didn't record. So here we go again. What I was saying is that I tend to move the sections around in a clockwise direction because it's easier for me to remember. So last year the roots were here, now roots will be in this section. Next year roots will move to here and the next year to here and so on. So each section follows in the same order. That is effectively crop rotation. So I hope I've kind of explained that in a way that is understandable for you. Let's now have a look at the seeds to see which ones I have remaining and which ones I need to buy new this year. Okay, so potatoes, I need to buy some proper seed potatoes. Parsnip, I've had a quick look, can't find any. So I think I must have used all of those up. So I need to make a note to buy those. Peas, I have some peas and I've got plenty of beans here which I saved from my crop last year. And my mother-in-law's given me a new variety to try as well. So I've got all of my beans. Courgette, I've got 2 different types. I'll sow them both. So I've got those. And then my lettuce and spinach is here. I've got 3 different types of lettuce. The cut and come again is really good. And I've also got, it's like an iceberg style of lettuce. Then over here is my leeks, which I have here, my leek seeds. More courgette, which I've got. Turnip, yeah, I've got that seed. The kale is like a selection bag of different kales. The main 2 that grow are the seaweed and the Pentland brig. They're the most prolific. But this is great because the season just lasts so long, and they crop for a long time. And kaleettes I'll grow again because I'm still harvesting them now in January, so they're good for a winter crop. And the broccoli didn't do very well last year, but I may give that one more go. Cabbage I don't have, so I'll need to buy that, and I don't seem to have any radish, so I need to buy that as well. But everything else I seem to have, which is great. So for the greenhouse, I'm going to be growing my cucumbers, aubergines, and tomatoes, maybe some herbs, but I also want to try growing sweet potato this year, and also the loofah plant, because I'm trying to replace some of my kind of plasticky cleaning sponges with something more natural that's compostable, which are loofahs. So I'm going to give that a go, see if I can make my own loofahs for cleaning. And flower seeds, I just have a bunch of flower seeds. There's just so many in here. Some that people have given to me, and others that I've just collected from my own garden last year. So there's going to be lots of colour in the garden, and lots of interest, and lots for the bees and butterflies. One of the things I like to do is separate out the seeds into the months that they need to be planted. So I've got these round the wrong way. I've got March, April and May over there. And so once I've decided where the seeds are going to be planted on the garden map, I'll put them in their categorised bags so that I know which month they should be sown in. So here are the finished bags, March and April. I haven't got any in May at the moment because I'll sow these seeds successionally so that I get a nice long season of veggies and flowers. So once I've done my first sowing, or maybe 2 sowings in March, I'll move these seed packets over into April, and I'll do another 1 or 2 sowings during that month as well. And any that are remaining will go into the May bag. But that's done for now, and hopefully that will ensure that I've got a lovely long season of both veggies and flowers. Oh, before I forget, I must show you the amaryllis that my mum gave me. She actually bought 2. She bought this one for me and one for herself. this is mine and this is hers. Poor thing, it's just not wanting to grow at all. Bought and planted on exactly the same time, but yeah, it's just not feeling it, is it? But that's okay. We celebrate all heights and sizes here at Soil&Seeds, and I'm only 5 foot myself, so it's fine. It's fine to be petite. But this one is not. This one is tall, and the flower on it is just huge. There's my hand in comparison. It's just beautiful. And there's another bud there and another one down there, so it's doing really, really well. But thanks for Mum for being a good sport, for sending me a photo of hers. Let's hope that it grows and gets a flower at some point this year.
Okay, let's press the pause button on our day for a minute. Relax those shoulders. Take a deep breath in through the nose and release out through the mouth. I'll watch the timer and you'll hear a bell when we're done.